Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 30th airport update of the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. Yes, we have the two largest aircraft that we see here at this airport for the 30th update. Very exciting to be back here at Kalamazoo once again. It's been a minute since we've been back here, but that's probably going to become the norm we do see the same things pretty much in every single airport update here. So the frequency of these updates is probably going to get reduced. But it's still fun to visit Kalamazoo every now and then, as it is a very interesting airport right here, and a very unique one on the channel. So we'll begin over here at Gate 3. I'll move out of the light here, so that doesn't hinder us. So our first aircraft here, this is the first appearance of this model in an airport update, actually. You might have seen the unboxing yesterday. It is the Gemini Jets 1/400 scale Delta CRJ-900, number 800 Sierra Kilo. So SkyWest is operating this flight, and in the past we've seen Endeavor operated flights here on the Delta CRJ-900s, but this time it is on the SkyWest CRJ-900, which is very interesting. We'll see if that change sticks or if this is just a one-time thing. I believe we did used to see SkyWest fly into Kalamazoo back when these updates started. I believe it was SkyWest and the CRJ-200s, and then they switched over to Endeavor. Maybe they're going to switch back to Southwest. I'm just noticing that JetBridge in the background has been collapsed, so you can ignore that. Yeah, so good to see SkyWest. Both SkyWest and Endeavor, they're both great regional providers. Maybe I'm a little bit partial to Endeavor, though, because they are local here, at least in the Minnesota area, so that's a pretty cool thing for Endeavor there. But SkyWest, they're still a very nice regional provider here for Delta with their CRJ-900s. So this one's just sitting here. This one will be sitting around for a few hours before it heads off back to Detroit. It arrived in from Detroit, and it will be heading back out there on the turnaround today. So it has the GPU over there. They're not really loading bags or anything. I think they're just chilling right here, waiting for the outbound departure. This aircraft will still be here for about another hour. Not quite an hour, but about another hour before it heads out to Detroit on the turnaround today. And our next aircraft and final aircraft for this airport update is the Avelo 737-800 right here, number 801 X-ray Tango. Once again, this was the actual aircraft that flew from Kalamazoo to Orlando on this day. This aircraft is unique in Avelo's fleet because it's the only one with split scimitars, so that's what makes it recognizable. So you can see right here, and this is the one that Gemini Jets made. I don't know why they did the same thing with Sun Country that they did with Avelo, is because Sun Country has a majority blooded winglet fleet, and they decided to make one of their split scimitars, and then this is Avelo's only split scimitar aircraft, and Gemini Jets decided to make this one for whatever reason. I'm not sure why they did that, but here it is in all its glory. This aircraft is currently taxiing out for the service out to Orlando, and it also arrived in from there on the turnaround from MCO. Very nice right here. Lovely model. I mean, it's not that great of a model, but it is lovely to see here at Kalamazoo. It's still pretty surreal that Avelo flies into Kalamazoo, considering just the size of Kalamazoo is tiny. And to have service on a 737-800 to Kalamazoo is quite incredible, because until Avelo started service, the large aircraft that we would see here is the CRJ-900 for Delta, and then American operates their CRJ-200s here. So this is definitely a step up from those two in terms of size. So yeah, love seeing Avelo flying into Kalamazoo, but that's it for this airport update. Once again, only two aircraft. That's pretty typical here for these Kalamazoo updates. Yeah, here are our two aircraft, at least something a little bit interesting for both of them. This one being the first time that this aircraft is appearing in an airport update, and also a rare SkyWest operated flight. We'll see if that sticks around for the next update or not. But then Avelo, gotta love Avelo. So yeah, that's 30 updates of Kalamazoo. This series has been going now for over 2 years, so this is one of the original airport update series on the channel. This is actually the second update I recorded after the first MSP update. Kalamazoo was the next update to go out. So Kalamazoo's been around since the beginning, and this is the second iteration of it. This particular map is more detailed and is more accurate than the first one, because on the original one I had the gates flipped, where gate 1 was over here and then gate 5 was over here, but that is not correct, even though intuitively it would make sense for it to go 1 to 5, because you drive in, I mean, you drive in on the right and then go around there. So it's backwards from how you'd enter the building, which is a little bit interesting. But yeah, here are the gates 1 through 5. Gate 1 is currently not used by any aircraft. They used to be United's gate, and now they no longer fly here. Gate 2 should be American Airlines, but that might cause some issues with the American Airlines flights arriving in today. Gates 3 and 4, Delta, but mainly 3 for Delta. And then Gate 5 is where Avelo parks. So, yeah, very nice right here. Thank you all for checking out this series of airport updates that's been going on for over 2 years. It's been quite fun. You know, it's a small airport. There's still plenty of fun that goes on around here. So thank you all for enjoying these airport updates and allowing me to continue doing these for now over 2 years. I'm kind of getting sentimental here for Kalamazoo, but just you wait for the next MSP update, because that's the number 50 for MSP. It's going to be hella more sentimental in that update, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, that'll do it for this Kalamazoo update. This must be a record. 6 minutes on Kalamazoo. We never hit that money. So yeah, that'll do it for today's airport update. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.